2014 was when the documentary originally came out. We met Taika in 2015 in Hawaii, and he said, I want to do this movie. I've got a couple of other things going on. So he was just finishing, I think, Hunt for the Wilder People at the time, which went off to Sundance. And of course, those other things he was talking about happened to be, a couple of Thor movies and winning an Oscar for Jojo Rabbit. No big deal. But amazingly, he obviously had a really close connection with the material, with this story, and wanted to tell it. And so, 4 years later, we found ourselves in Hawaii shooting this movie, and here we are today.
Me and this guy, we met playing soccer when we were at college together, and then we spent the next 10 years of our life making commercials or branding content with athletes, with soccer clubs, with soccer, football, soccer-related brands. And I guess after all of that process, we kind of fallen out of love with the game, and we wanted to recapture our love of the game. And we thought, where is a love of soccer at its purest? And it had to be the worst team in the world who was still playing despite never having won a game. And so we spent maybe 6 months calling the CEO of the Federation, Tavita Tamu, and asking him, begging him really, would he allow us to come to the island and spend some time with the team to see if we could try and capture the essence of why those guys were playing and what brought them all together and what their love was for the game. And if we could capture it, maybe we could bottle it and bring it back to Europe with us and, allow other people to fall back in love with the game. And we just didn't know that the story would be as good as it was when we got there. And so now it's like we come one step further. Obviously we made a doc and a handful of people saw it, but then the opportunity to tell the same story on a bigger scale and communicate these amazing people on a much, on a movie of this size is incredible. Taika is one of the biggest, most incredible directors in the world, and so when we first heard that there was a chance that Taika would want to remake this as a film, being a Polynesian filmmaker and a filmmaker who was going to get this story like no other. We were absolutely delighted about that. Who wouldn't be? And the experience to watch him on set and watch him throughout the process has been an amazing one. Yeah.
I was actually hearing the real Thomas Rongen's appreciation, and just sort of like his mind was completely blown at the idea that Michael Fassbender was going to play him. And I think that what has been really exciting for us is actually seeing this little movie the documentary that we made, seeing all the people who were involved in that, just kind of be just completely blown away by seeing this thing being scaled up on a new platform in a new way.